just sitting here with a treatment in my hair, and I thought, what better time than to make you guys a video on the ingredients in your hair products. Every hair product that you buy, whether it was expensive or inexpensive, is going to make claims on the bottle. So how do you know if the claims that the bottles you were buying make are going to come true, or if it's just marketing? So here's the deal. The marketing on the bottles of all the products, whether you're in the salon, the beauty supplier, Walmart, it doesn't matter. The things that they say on the front of the bottles is meant to grab your attention and make you reach for that bottle. There is a lot of marketing going on to make you think that their product is exactly the one that you need. They're going to throw words at you like moisturizing, strengthening, natural, hydrating, and those are all great. But are those products actually going to do what the bottle says they are? The key to being able to pick the right products is to worry less about what the front of the bottle says and to start understanding what the back of the bottle says. This can be overwhelming because the big words on the back of the bottle can be really confusing. But once you start to understand the meaning of the different ingredients in your hair products and what ones you're looking for specifically, you're going to be able to really efficiently pick out products that are actually going to do what you want a product to do for your hair. Because if you pick up a product that claims to be super moisturizing, but then that product is loaded with short chain alcohols, you're probably not going to get those amazing moisturizing results that you were looking for. The first thing you need to do is figure out what your hair needs. Is your hair dry? Is your hair damaged? Is your hair oily? And then you're going to look for ingredients that go with what your hair needs. Ingredients that will solve your hair's problems. If you're looking for moisture and hydration, you're going to look for words like glycerin, panthenol, aloe vera, hyaluronic acid. These ingredients help your hair to lock in moisture, so they're going to be really great for dry, brittle hair. For strengthening, you're going to look for amino acids, biotin, hydrolyzed proteins. These are proteins like keratin, collagen, or silk protein. For frizz control or shine, you're going to be looking for silicones like dimethicone, oils like argan oil, coconut oil, or jojoba oil, and fatty alcohols, which are different than short chain alcohols, fatty alcohols like cetyl alcohol. All of these things are going to help to smooth your cuticle and make your hair look and feel super soft and shiny. For volume, you're going to be looking for polymers, panthenol, rice protein, ingredients that are going to help to lift your hair. You might even find some products that have alcohol in them. If you have super oily hair, the drying effect of a short chain alcohol might be beneficial to your hair. And if you're looking for something to help with your scalp health, then you want salicylic acid, tea tree oil, peppermint oil. All of these are going to help to exfoliate your scalp and keep it super healthy. The ingredients that you typically want to avoid are the drying alcohols. Those are going to be things like isopropyl alcohol, SD alcohol. They can strip your hair, especially if they're listed high up on the ingredients list. If you see them listed towards the bottom, chances are you're going to be okay and they're going to have more beneficial properties than negative properties. But if you see them towards the top, you might want to avoid a product like that, especially if you have problems with dry hair. Heavy waxes or butters like beeswax or shea butter are something you're going to want to avoid unless you have super coarse textured hair, because those products can really build up on the hair and add a lot of weight, which is great when your hair is super coarse and frizzy, but is going to cause problems if you have fine hair. Another ingredient that you want to consider is sulfates, lauryl sulfates, sodium lauryl sulfate specifically. There is nothing wrong with sulfates, even sodium lauryl sulfate. It is just a super efficient cleanser. And if you suffer with damaged or dry hair, you might want to avoid a shampoo that has the sodium lauryl sulfates, or at least look for one that balances those sulfates with really hydrating ingredients as well to make up for any drying properties. Because sometimes you might be like me and you have a super oily scalp but really dry ends, and your scalp will benefit from the sulfates, but your ends might need extra hydration. So I have to balance my needs. So again, you need to identify what your hair needs. You're going to read the back of the bottle instead of the front. You're going to identify ingredients that would either be harmful or beneficial to your hair. You're also going to have to be prepared for some potential trial and error. Not every product is going to be great for everyone. That doesn't mean it's a bad product, it's just maybe not the right product for your hair. Every product might be amazing for one person, but it might also be mediocre to completely terrible for somebody else. There are things that can happen, like you having allergic reactions to products, or it having the wrong ingredients for your hair. All kinds of things can happen that make a product not the right product for you, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that you can't use drugstore hair products, or that you always have to use expensive products, or that expensive, it doesn't matter. It's more specific to each ingredient. If you can identify what you're allergic to, excellent. If you can't, then you're probably going to have to go back to some trial and error, but just be patient when building your hair care routine. Remember, you do not have to be a beauty chemist to understand the ingredients in your hair products. Just knowing the very key ingredients can make a huge difference. And if you are reading through the ingredients of your products and you are uncertain about an ingredient you're seeing, simply type that ingredient plus the words "in hair product" into Google, and you will usually get a pretty comprehensive answer of why that product, or why that ingredient rather, is in your product and what you would expect it to do for your hair. Don't get sold by flashy marketing and pretty bottles. I know I'm always drawn to the prettiest bottle on the shelf, and that is such a good marketing tactic because it gets so many of us. But take a moment, become a detective for your hair health. If this all feels very overwhelming and you feel like you need a guide to help you, I am here for you. I have written a 68-page ebook. It is a PDF with all the information of how to determine your hair's needs, all the ingredients that each of those needs might need and would be the best ones to look for in your hair products. It's all in a comprehensive 68-page ebook that I now have available. So check that out in the description and in the comments and grab one of those if you think it would be helpful to you. Let me know in the comments if you found this video helpful, and if you would like any other videos about specific ingredients or hair products in general. Let me know what you guys want to know about, because I would love to make videos that are really what you guys want to know. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found that helpful, and now I'm going to go wash my hair. Bye guys.